Mr. Prospect, thank you for the appointment. As I've mentioned over the phone, my purpose of seeing you here today is to share with you a concept called the house and brick story. Have you heard of the house and brick story before? Assume that you and your family live in this house. There are many bricks that build up this house. Each of these bricks are the building blocks of this house. They represent the basic necessities that you provide for you and your family, which include food, clothing, education, transportation, medical needs, savings, and investments, and parental obligations. Your dependents rely on the incomes of you and your spouse for all the essentials in life, am I right? This house is resting on a platform, and standing below this platform is you, Mr. Prospect. Your arms are stretched up to support this house. Standing beside you is your wife, also with her arms stretched up to support this house. Both of you are standing on uneven ground. What does this uneven ground represent? This uneven ground represents the many uncertainties of life. Life is full of uncertainties as well as ups and downs, isn't it, Mr. Prospect? Should major critical illnesses, disability, or death strike, your dependents' needs will no longer be provided for. Mr. Prospect, if this were to happen to you, would your surviving spouse be able to stand alone to support this house? Mr. Prospect, am I right in saying that you will not put down your arms and rest, even for 1 minute, to prevent this house from collapsing? No matter how tired you are and how difficult life is, both you and your spouse will have to stretch up your hands to support this house, correct? But what if there is a day when this person is no longer around? What will happen to this house? It will collapse, right? So, how can we guarantee that no matter what happens to the both of you, the house will always be there for your dependents? This situation changes with proper financial support. Should anything unexpected happen to the both of you, your dependents will still be well taken care of. No matter what happens, the only way to ensure that your house will never collapse is to build 2 pillars to support the house. Do you have these 2 pillars, Mr. Prospect? These 2 pillars represent money. Mr. Prospect, do you agree that if you have money, no matter what happens, the house will always be there? My job in AIA is to help my clients to build these 2 financial pillars.